I feel like some Duke support this morning. Go Duke. Shout out Duke University. Shout out Duke Medical. Shout out everybody on the top 5, top 10 on the hospital list and on the college list and on the university list. Shout out to the top 5 colleges. Shout out to the top 10 colleges. Shout out to the top 10 medical schools. Shout out to the top 10 hospitals and medical centers. We support you. Shout out to top 10 on the graduates and the graduating classes in high school and in college and in university. Shout out to the top 10. Shout out to the valedictorians. Shout out to the salutatorians. And it's only fitting because I'm wearing Duke Blue Devils right now. But I wanted to talk to you guys about my revocable living trust and the rules behind it. Most revocable living trusts, they are made for after you die, but you compile and put a lot of the assets and stuff inside your revocable living trust, sort of like a will, a living will and testament, if you will. Get it? Get the pun? No, but I wanted to be in a position where I was controlling my assets. I'm in control of my assets and over all of my assets. And, you know, me being 26 years old, I think, Andre, what are you going to do? Like, what are you going to do for the rest of your life? And Andre Kent Jr. goes, I'm going to be rich. I might not be famous, but I'm going to be rich. I want to be rich. I want to be wealthy. I don't want them to compare me to anybody. You know, I want them to, that's AJ. AJ's up there. AJ's talking. AJ's doing his thing. AJ. You know, which is fine. It's pretty cool. You know, but I'm at the startup phases and stuff of what I'm doing. And with my revocable living trust, everybody decided to turn themselves into social media influencers, you know? So I decided with my revocable living trust, I decided to rewrite the rules on history for financial specialists and everybody who digs the finances and the operations and all the technical staff, managers, the developers, especially the developers. I'm praying that you all get paid off of some of the stuff that I'm doing. But with my revocable living trust, it operates just like a regular trust, except I've added the element of the living to it. Now, my revocable trust works like a trust fund where the assets get put into the trust, but they're owned by the trust owner. You know, and it doesn't work. It doesn't only work while you're incapacitated or dead. It doesn't only work. You get power. They get power of attorney when this, that, and the other. It's made for the living. My revocable trusts are made for the living because that's how I wrote it. That's how I wrote it. That's why I say I don't have the best prices. I'm gonna do it like one of the people that dropped on social media. I don't have the best prices. Don't come to me for the best prices. Don't do it. I'm not the cheapest. I got the best work. But I'm not the cheapest. But at the same time, I wanted to make sure that people know my trust works while I'm alive. My trust, I can open bank accounts. I can open a checking account, savings account for business. I can use my EIN number. I can purchase assets and then operate the assets while I'm alive. Sort of like you're in a kingdom. You know, I'm the king, dog. I'm the king. You feel me? That's what I do. But at the same time, I wanted to make sure that others know that my revocable trust, there's no need to take out any hits or anything because it works while I'm alive. I'll be buying assets. I want to be at 100 billion on my personal assets that do not include anything else. I started this in 2018, you know, and then I went and covered everything that up to my birth and my parents' money and family and friends' money and stuff. I separated all of it just so I can make sure that everybody's on their JOB. But I want to make sure that people know that on my personal side, I'm not playing. I'm not playing. So my revocable living trust, I added the regular revocable living trust rules, but I rewrote the rules so that time would stop and I can make sure that everybody is on point and doing their job. I want to hire members and I want to hire my employees, and vice versa, actually. I want my employees catering to the members and the owner, but I want the owner coming first, and then I want the employees to cater to the membership and then cater to themselves while I take care of everything else. Just my personal living lifestyle, Sprinter vans, Cadillac Escalades, GMC Yukons, retrofitted for the back part of it, lots of travel. Shout out Marriott. Shout out W Hotels, lots of business deals and business agreements and stuff that go up under my revocable living trust, but it is made for the living. I repeat, I don't have the best prices, but it is made for the living. This is Andre Kent Jr. This is actually Chief Dr. Andre Kent Jr. I would love to see one of y'all contest me at your job over the last 6 years that I've been doing mine, but thank you, everybody. Thank you. Shout out to all my friends and family that get paid off my report. And there's more to come soon.